overlooked in the pantheon of great rivalries, but this has always been fierce, and both of these teams know if they survive and advance from here, a host of opportunities lie ahead. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the LSU Tigers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Well, guys, down here on the field before the game, it is absolutely insane. These Ole Miss fans are letting Lane Kiffin know just how angry they are that he left to take the LSU job. Now he brings his Tigers back into the Ole Miss Stadium, and it is hectic. There's a lot of noise, a lot of excitement, and a lot of energy down here. Not all of it is positive being directed at Lane Kiffin. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gill. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Had to get rid of it quickly. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
At the 45 on his way. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And I know this defense wasn't set up in a good position. Obviously, they were not set up with the best field position, but they've got to answer the call, man. That's back-to-back really good plays for this offense, and now we got to flush that. We got to put it behind us, make a stand right here, and try to limit the damage and make them kick a field goal.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his...
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. They'll go right back to it. And the defense drags him down.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Makes the grab on third. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run for it. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense...
Hey, stop playing with me, boy.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved. And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but charges. Clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
And I love what Reese says. Cheating, yeah. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. And both these schools, obviously, so closely connected. Games are you.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Fields. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense.
Snags it, and he's open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. They just keep firing. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he found
Bullshit.
space, the band might as well start playing.
When you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, let me know when you back.
They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Makes a catch. He breaks a tackle. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Could be an alley. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
That's caught. It's Durham. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the 1st half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Makes the grab in their space. The spin, still on his feet. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Levin. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The run inside. It's Durham. Picks up the first down. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out wide.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Green. At the 35, he's loose. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up a 1st and goal.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Working that left side now. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throwing on the run. And it's picked off by the defender, but he's out of bounds. Couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 10 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
And it's the Hurricanes, who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season.
There he goes down the right side.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about...
Touchdown LSU! And the stomping has commenced. No step back in Week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. If you put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Taking it the other way. He takes it in. Touchdown,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I might get you up out of here, dog.
And nice vision by the linebacker, understanding and diagnosing pass right away. Getting his eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, making the huge interception.
Stay the fuck out of LSU way, dog. That's only, it's my last warning for niggas.
At the running back spot, running all the way
This shit high as fuck.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
Come on, man. That's what I mean when I say niggas ain't got enough. It don't matter. Get his little ass out the way before I hurt him.
No return on that one for a touchback.
Ah, come on, man. Stop it. Respect my craft. It's still a chip y'all talking to now. Don't forget.
Touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
See, that's what I didn't like about y'all niggas. Niggas didn't respect me when I got my chip, and niggas would. Hey.
So you know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Our nigga definitely got this guy big. It's my first game.
Wants to throw it again. Going for the big play.
Yeah, try him. Oh, he got him. Smoked him, not pick it. That'll never happen again.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins.
Yeah, what the fuck is this bigger trying to keep making it do?
Great starting point, takes it inside his
I'm done with it. Like I said, it's my first game, so I'm still figuring out the peak.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drive. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Running inside. It's Berry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can.
He's got it inside the 25. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Slippery slide.
I had to get that man. They're going to plug me. I can't let that rock.
From the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just
that's a good ball that he could have got to that, man.
Especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on,
we call that a dot.
You go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to?
Same thing. Gonna lose no after this one.
This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah,
so yeah, they better get it together.
For offenses to
get
find
that boot
themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Come on, get that out of here.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
It's so hard as a quarterback on third downs when you're getting blitzed and you know you're going to take a shot right in the face as you let this football go, but you still got to stay in there and you've got to deliver it accurately. That's a tough play by the quarterback, but it pays off. They get the first down. Offense stays on the field.
Going long. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
I'll take this out to the
LSU
preview
will
on Mark.
dive into the playbook here on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard.
Don't miss. Oh!
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
I was trying to take that one to the crib.
This offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Oh, yeah.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Breaks into the open. Lowers those pads. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
The defense, all right, too, now.
Handoff, Caden Durham. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They get up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
What that is?
Not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying
I've been hearing about it, but I ain't fucked with that shit.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Oof.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Yeah.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Get me out of that league.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Buying some time. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
On his ass too fast.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. He makes the catch at the 10.
How should I do this, boy?
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Durham.
Wow, let me get out of there. I'm cribbing it.
Didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got him.
The play action fake.
I should have said my feet.
Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby
got too excited.
And it was a bad throw.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of
Use
his
the
throws
arrow.
in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you can put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after the catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
That's all right. We can keep him out the game. We got another running back for you.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a
ain't got to see him no more today.
and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play.
I'll get him a breather.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barry.
Boy, ain't nothing gonna change. Go get him a breather.
Rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Roster deep. It's only gonna get deeper.
First and goal. Let's see what LSU
Once
does
the nigga
here.
done recruiting. Come on, man. Man, you better get to it, man.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Rushes on him. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right
that was
there.
ugly.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Second down, they'll go to the
Oh,
air.
boy.
Touchdown, Tigers. And they take
Touchdown,
it in for 6
Tigers. Oh, that ball game? I figured you weren't gonna make it through the whole thing. Good man you are.